Today's topics are BTS's alleged involvement in drug controversy, V's embarrassed, Jungkook being spied on, and more. BTS's V recently returned to Korea after a stint in Paris, capturing attention for an amusing fashion mishap. Although the purpose of his trip remains a mystery, V appeared to enjoy his time in the French capital with friends. Upon landing at Incheon Airport on October the 26th, he won over online communities with his striking appearance. However, it later emerged that he had mistakenly worn his sweatshirt inside out during his return journey. In an Instagram story, he indirectly conveyed his sense of embarrassment upon the realization. The internet couldn't help but find V endearing, commenting that he managed to look good even with the wardrobe blunder. On October 26, 2023, a video began making rounds on the internet featuring Cha Eun-woo from Astro, Taehyun from NCT, and Jungkook from BTS. The trio were enjoying some downtime when an overzealous fan approached them. Although known for their amicable interactions with fans, the fans' behavior this time seemed to go overboard. The footage clearly displayed the trio's discomfort. At first, when the fan asked for an autograph, Jungkook appeared puzzled and seemed not to comprehend the word autograph, looking around bewildered. It was then that Cha Eun-woo was recognized by the fan, who received an apologetic gesture from the singer. Despite this, the fan persisted in hanging around and posed additional questions, receiving an indirect response from Jungkook in Korean that they were having a private gathering. Taehyun subsequently clarified in English, essentially telling the fan they were having their own private time. This led the fan to exit swiftly. The fan later took to Instagram to narrate their perspective, stating they initially hadn't recognized Taehyun. Another unidentified individual was also present with the trio. The fan also recorded some distant footage of the celebrities, which were later shared by a different fan on Twitter. In a questionable act, the fan collected juice cups from the group's table, identifying them as belonging to Jungkook and Cha Eun-woo in the video. Even after the trio had left the venue, the fan pursued them and asked Jungkook for a song, later bragging about making physical contact with him. The fan faced substantial online criticism for their intrusive behavior, with many people labeling their account of the situation as fantasy, and praising Taehyun for his polite but firm handling of the situation. The incident sparked a conversation about the importance of respecting artists' personal space. Meanwhile, the fan responsible for the intrusive behavior deactivated their Instagram account. Among Korean media outlets, this batch is perhaps the most notorious for stirring up controversy among netizens. The news organization has been responsible for uncovering various relationships among key celebrities, as well as revealing details about scandals and legal matters. This batch has gained a reputation for tracking down famous personalities to catch them in acts that might be considered socially unacceptable, such as going to nightclubs. Given its reach, some have speculated whether stars from the world-renowned boy band BTS have also been subjected to similar scrutiny. For a long time, armies have recounted an anecdote involving Jungkook being allegedly tailed by Dispatch for the purpose of catching him in a relationship. According to the initial tale, Jung was instead spotted riding a scooter to purchase banana milk, and photos seem to support this account. The style of these photographs closely mimic the typical images captured by Dispatch of other idols they followed, usually taken from a distance and often of lesser quality. However, upon closer inspection of the full set of images, a watermark appears, implying the photos were taken by this individual rather than Dispatch. The claim is further substantiated by fan reposts around the time the photos were originally captured. Thus, it became evident that Dispatch was not actually following Jungkook on that occasion. The only publicly released photos of him are from joint projects with the media agency. Fans of BTS frequently discover deep meanings in the group's extensive music catalog. Interestingly, the band's work also resonates with religious figures. A cleric from the Philippines, Father Francis Alvarez of the Society of Jesus, recently surprised his congregation by discussing a new song from Jungkook during a sermon held on October 15, 2023. Father Alvarez didn't hold back in praising Jungkook's latest track, 3D, calling it exceptionally insightful. In his words, many might hastily label the song as superficial, thinking it merely explores the theme of romance. However, he interpreted it as a much deeper composition. Father Alvarez elaborated on the song's lyrics, pointing out its emphasis on forming authentic connections beyond the digital sphere. He highlighted how the song begins with the lyrics implying that understanding someone fully is not possible through merely texting or video calls. True connection, according to the priest, requires a 3D understanding, and he quoted parts of the song to accentuate this idea. Drawing parallels between BTS and spiritual communities, Father Alvarez mentioned that both have armies of followers. He used this connection to discuss the limitations of understanding divinity in only two or even one dimension. He emphasized that to fully grasp the essence of the Almighty and his followers, a 3D comprehension is necessary. Diving deeper into the song, Father Alvarez pointing to the phrase champagne confetti as a metaphor for divine celebrations. He encouraged his listeners to explore their faith and community in a more three-dimensional manner, stating that this is not just a lifelong journey, but also one that promises great rewards. While the popular interpretation of 3D might point to a romantic relationship, Father Alvarez offered a novel perspective, suggesting that the meaning of any song can be subjective and varies depending on individual beliefs and life views. In recent years, K-pop has emerged as a global cultural force, with BTS standing out as one of the most prominent bands worldwide. The group has not only released hit songs, but also performed at some of the largest global venues, captivating audiences everywhere. However, the increased visibility of BTS and the K-pop scene has also led to a share of criticism and attacks. Argentine politician Victoria Villarruel, known for her extreme stances and a current candidate for vice president in Argentina's 2023 general elections, has attracted negative scrutiny due to her previous comments about BTS and K-pop. One remark originally made in a 2020 tweet likened BTS to a sexually transmitted disease, sparking public ire. The specific tweet has resurfaced and gained renewed traction, amassing thousands of retweets and a multitude of angered comments. The online responses, mostly in Spanish but some in English, expressed various forms of outrage towards the politician's insensitive comments. Some even warned Villarruel about a potential backlash from BTS fans. Moreover, the criticism is not limited to that one tweet. Another comment from the politician, which ambiguously mentioned a green-haired Korean, has also drawn attention. Overall, the public sentiment appears to suggest that such remarks could seriously jeopardize Villarruel's political ambitions and influence. Big Hit Music has categorically rejected any claims linking BTS to recent scandals involving drug and adult entertainment establishments. The company stated firmly that BTS has no connection to the circulating rumors and warned that they will take decisive action against the irresponsible dissemination of false information. The statement came following reports that linked the group to a particular adult entertainment venue in Gangnam, which is currently under scrutiny due to alleged illegal drug use by celebrities Lee Sang-kyun and G-Dragon. Both Lee Sang-kyun and G-Dragon are under investigation following statements made by the venue's owner regarding their drug use. Speculation had also risen about BTS members frequenting the establishment, which the company vehemently denies. In addition, fans of BTS have also issued their own statement, asserting that they will pursue all legal avenues, including criminal charges and civil lawsuits, to protect the group from defamation and the spread of false information. One online user pointed out the discrepancy in public reactions when it comes to similar situations involving other celebrities. They observed that while the lack of effective defamation laws is often discussed in other cases, the conversation shifts towards blaming BTS simply because of the group's high profile. The netizen called for equal treatment across situations and emphasized the need for stronger defamation laws in South Korea that could serve as a deterrent against false information.